This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so the fight nights hosted by Boxer have now gone global. They're now going to be broadcast in over 100 territories around the world. And these territories will include America and Canada through ESPN, then the big platform broadcasting channels over in Southeast Asia, the Middle East, North Africa, Latin America, all across Europe, such as Spain, such as Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Poland, Bulgaria, parts of the Balkans. You're talking Italy, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore. The list goes on and on and on. 100 territories around the world. So what does that mean for us here in the UK? Well, it means actually quite a lot long term. Now, this is something that I did think about a while beforehand, that if Boxer are going to be successful with Sky Sports, again, they're only, 9-10 months into their tenure with Sky Sports. So they're not even out of phase one yet. They're not even out of phase, year one, really. And look at the fact that they started with no fighters. Now look at the amount of fighters that they've got. And now they're going international. Now, this is something that I thought about before, that maybe depending on how things go with Sky Sports in 2, 3, maybe in 5 years' time, maybe that's something that they would look at about maybe going international. Now, what does that mean for UK fight fans? Now, it means quite a bit long term, because ultimately, when you're a professional boxer, and of course you look at, say, offers from Matchroom, they've got DAZN. DAZN are a global platform. Although I say global, they are, but DAZN, they're available in America, of course. They're available in Canada and parts of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, Italy, Spain, Canada, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Brazil, and Japan. So it's a dozen countries around the world. So they are global, but compare that dozen to 100 around the world. So when you're a professional boxer and you're looking at offers, say, from Matchroom, you're thinking, okay, well, at least DAZN, they're global. When you're looking at offers from, say, Boxer, you're thinking, well, it's on Sky Sports, great, especially if you're a UK fighter, which of course they all are at the minute, then that's great that it's Sky Sports, but I wouldn't mind showcasing my skills for the world to see, not just those with Sky Sports capabilities, such as the UK and Ireland. So some fighters would automatically go with DAZN, as of course DAZN is available here in the UK as well. So now they've got that extra leverage of, well, we're also available in the territories around the world where DAZN currently are, where Matchroom operate as well, such as America. We've got ESPN. ESPN is a much, much, much bigger platform than, say, DAZN is in America. So they've got that pulling power as well. Then, of course, when you start throwing in places like Singapore and Spain and Italy and Poland and all these other kind of places, that's going to attract a lot more. Now, already, even without all of that, when they just had the Sky Sports, look at the fighters that they're signing. Out of the 11 Olympians, well, one of them's going to be staying in the Olympics, the GB squad. So that meant 10 fighters were available. Boxer signed 5 of them. 5. Matchroom only signed 2. It hasn't been that way for the past few years. Eddie Hearn pretty much had the run of the GB squad, didn't he? Times have changed. Times are changing. They really are. Now, I remember there was an interview, it was only a few days ago, really, where Eddie Hearn said that we are the only promotional company that is global. Not anymore. Boxer are now global and in more territories than Matchroom. Now, what that will mean is that a lot of fighters are going to be quite willing now to sign with Boxer, knowing that their fight nights, they can get to showcase their skills around the world. So that's going to be a huge, huge pulling power for Boxer. It really is. And of course, does this also mean that Eddie Hearn, of course, he puts on shows abroad. He will put on shows in Mexico. He will put on shows in America, in Italy, in Spain, and whatever else. Boxer currently just the UK. With all these territories now signing up, is this now going to be another plan of Boxer, that they are going to start putting on shows globally themselves. Maybe. I mean, there's nothing in the statement that says that that is what they're doing, but don't be surprised. Now, as I said before, this is something that I thought that, depending on how it goes with Sky Sports, maybe in 3, 4, maybe 5 years' time, they may start to dip their toes in other countries around the world. But to do it already, and they're not even out of year one yet, where year one for most new businesses, or at least new partnerships, year one is the write-off period, if you like. It's the period where you trial new things. And going into year two, you see what kind of success or failures that year one had, make the adjustments, and start hit the ground in round two. Look at what they've done already. You can't help but be impressed. You really can't. So that is certainly going to feel to Eddie Hearn like someone's just taken a gigantic slash in his coffee. But hopefully this also will light a fire under Eddie Hearn as well, to put on more shows, to put on bigger shows than what he currently is. Hopefully that's what it will, and knowing Eddie Hearn, I think that's probably something that he will do. But the fact that you're a professional boxer, and all the boxers who made the decision to join up with Boxer because of the Sky Sports platform and that as well, are now going to be looking at it going, hang on a minute, I get to be seen in Singapore, I get to be seen in Thailand and Spain and all these other places around the world, and I'm going to be on ESPN live. Fantastic. So yeah, this is big news, and this will attract a lot more boxers to their stable. It really will. So I mean, ultimately we'll have to wait and see how it all goes. Are they going to be signing up with more countries? I would imagine so. Why not? Ultimately, this means more money in the pot for Boxer. This means that they can put on more shows. This means that they can attract more fighters. This means they can put on better shows. Not even out of year one yet. These guys mean business, but quite clearly by the looks of it, they mean business, and they mean to not only just settle to be maybe we might just become the #1 boxing platform in the UK. No, they're going after Matchroom. Clearly, that's what they're doing. They're going after Matchroom. They're looking to overtake Matchroom, not just in the UK, but globally. Now, it won't happen overnight, of course not. But quite clearly, that's the intent. It really is. To be honest with you, I'm surprised this is something that Frank Warren hasn't done before, to be honest. But anyway, that said, that is the news. Boxer are now going global, international, in over 100 territories around the world. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.